G'day YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to find, understand, and change file permissions in Linux. So first of all, you have to navigate to an area that you want to play with file permissions. I'm going to go to my desktop. Now from there, all you have to type is ls-l. L stands for show the file permissions. And there you go, as we can see. Now I'll just select one to explain. Now here's a good one right here. So there's lots of W's, X's and R's, and it gets a bit confusing or overwhelming just to look at it. But I'll start with the beginning. Now don't worry about the first character for now. That's just a special flag that we don't have to worry about. But you'll see there's 3 sets of RWX's in here, and sometimes not, just depending. And what the first RWX stands for is the owner permissions, aka the user. And RWX of course stands for read, write and execute permissions. So for this web folder here, the owner has read, write and execute permissions. Now the next one over is group permissions, and the group that has access to this also has read, write and execute permissions. Now the final one that's blanked out here, which is actually a really good example, is the all users permissions. And all users don't have read, write and execute. And I'll just change that now and I'll show you how that works. So for the folder web folder, I will show you how that works. Now I'm going to give it permissions for everybody to use that folder. Other users, just whoever. So you have to type in chmod, then you have to type in all users, which is O, and then plus, and then RWX, then the name of the folder or file. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, that looks like it's done. I'll just throw up an ls-l to see how it goes. And great, just as we thought. There it is there, and it's got the RWX. Now, that's the most important thing probably in Linux, really, when you think about it. You don't want all users having access to reading, writing, and especially not executing. So how to get rid of that is much the same. Go chmod O, which stands for all users. Then you've got minus as opposed to plus to take away the permissions, and of course RWX, and then the name of the folder or file, and then we go chmod O for all users -RWX, and that's done. Now your next question is probably, well, how do you change the permissions for the first 2 units or groups of people? Of course, the first one is the user or the owner. The second one is the group, and of course the third one is the everybody. So as you know, the one for everybody is O. O stands for everybody, and believe it or not, so does A, which actually makes better sense, all users. O and A for the last part. For the groups, the middle part it's just G. Instead of O, it's a G. And for the beginning part, RWX, it is U, which stands for user. So that's pretty much Linux file permissions in a nutshell, and a really good example of what you do want and what you don't want, as what to have write permissions, that sort of thing. I don't think I typed that in the end, and there we go. Yep, there we go. So it's changed back. And so it's changed just the way I want it. Okay, great. Thanks for your time, guys. If you've got any other questions, just give us a buzz or anything relating to this. Cheers again.